Okay, wait. It says I'm live with you. What's that mean then? Hold on a tick. Doesn't that mean that you pop up? Huh. Mute microphone, remove guest. How do you do that? No, but like... Guest left? I didn't even know they were here. What does that mean? Aren't they supposed to pop up on my screen? Come on! What? Rabbitt, if you can hear me, pop up on my screen. Oh, something in that gas station smells so good. Okay, so I don't know what it means when I invite guests then. Because I said add a contributor to the live feed, and now it's like, how do you even contribute to it? Hi, Lucas. I'm trying to figure out, because it said add contributors, and I just added contributors, and now I'm like, what does that mean? I'm in San Diego. I got a tree for the bus. Takes up the whole front from the stairs. But yeah, I'm trying to make some diesel money. You know how it goes. So I'm gonna bust out my art. Let's see. It'd be amazing if I'm... Whoo! There you are. I hear you. Look at that. I got Fred.
What's going
I'm doing
on?
a live feed because I need gas, and I'm gonna dig out my... This is the pathway. I made it an entire king size bed. I need to dig out art and try and sell art to people as I do a live feed. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
Check out the rocking horse I found in a free pile. Whoop.
Oh, cool. It looks like a wolf.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. It's a wolf.
Wow. That's awesome. That's super cool.
It's adult sized. I was like, what the heck is this? Thanks, universe.
That's cool.
And like I asked the dude, I was like, hey, so I'm coming to come pick up that rocking horse. Can you pull it aside? And then I get there and I don't see the rocking wolf. And I need my sweater because it's windy. And I was like, oh man. So then I'm digging through the stuff. I was trying to pull out this rug. I turned around because the rug was underneath like these pallets and stuff. And so I turned around and it was there. I was like, oh, ew, I think my pee bucket spilled. Dang it.
That's no fun.
Okay, so before I dig out my art, I'm going to clean that up.
I think that's a good proper order of operations there.
It is. It is. I've learned these things.
I'm insulating my RV and getting ready for winter myself.
Is it gonna get cold there?
Yeah, it's Michigan, bud.
No. I don't do the cold when I rely on my body heat to warm my home. And I gotta cover those because that's where the heat goes out. So like, which doesn't even make sense because this roof is like lets sun come through and then lets heat out. I'm like, that's so... Who designed this? That's stupid.
Well, it's because you got a whole metal ceiling up there. Metal, transfers heat really freaking well. You gotta put some of this stuff up there on
Yeah,
this insulation.
freaking insulation. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing.
Yeah, get it.
Unless it was just a few drops, but still. A few
That's good.
drops here and there can turn into a whole shitty situation.
They say sometimes, depending on what you like, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. But circumstantial can prove otherwise.
Yeah, I don't want to be pissed off like ever. So
Right.
I'm not gonna be. But peed on, done it plenty of times. I'm a mom. And I'm also kind of ditzy. So like running into someone's pee stream because I want to give them a hug has also happened a couple of times.
Wow. That's
Well,
impressive.
I was
That's
standing
a
at
tough
the
one to.
trees looking at them like I would. I didn't like think that they were just peeing. Like at least make it look like you're peeing. Don't make it look like you're standing there looking at the trees or birds or something. That's silly.
That's funny. It makes me think of this one time. I was at my friend's house, and it's a small kitchen dining room area, and the fridge is like right here, and he was standing right in front of the fridge, and I was right here, and I had to pass through this small alleyway, and he went to puke right then, and I
No,
just barely, narrowly swooped under his stream of puke and did not get puke all over me.
that's lucky.
It
That's
was
lucky.
really fast reaction times.
Stay. So for those that don't know this yet, I have 3 cats, 3
Whoa.
dogs living on this boat with me.
3 dogs and 3 cats.
Yes. Clay got out one day and was jumping in people's cars, and I kid you not, she's like the cutest thing ever. Let me get it. She's so soft. Clay. They're all sleeping or something. Get it, 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 get it. But like, I'm gonna come up with the family cat call for them. So like, they'll understand that's mom calling. We gotta go.
Cool. That way everybody comes running. I watched this video on Facebook of this lady calling her chickens at the end of the night or whatever, and like she's on like this huge mountainside or something, and like 500 chickens just like fly and come running up to her and like are ready for dinner and bedtime or whatever.
That's
It was a lot of chickens.
You know what? I thought Tegra was never gonna be able to like be around cats and stuff, and I just kind of went for it. She's fucking phenomenal. She actually is really
Nice.
protective of the kittens, like they're her puppies. Like there was this other dog. I had the cat
That's
out, or I don't know. I think someone else had my cat out, or it had gotten out, or something. And there was people sitting in the grass, so it went over and was like, "What up, guys?" And like one of the dogs went to go sniff the cat, and Tegra went right in between the dog and the cat, and I was like, "Oh, this is amazing."
nice. That's good that she's good with other cats and stuff.
Yeah, because when I found her, she was hunting rabbits and quail, and so like I thought she was gonna hunt things forever, and she did really well on my friend's farm that I went to in Kerndale. And she's doing really phenomenal with the cats too. So like it's so good, so good,
That's good.
so good.
Excelente.
This guy was throwing this hideaway in the dumpster at Taco Bell or something. So I snagged it because I think I'm going to put it on top of the bus so it flies. It's like
That's cool.
the dragon.
That'd be super cool.
And so I'm hoping I can attach it to the top of the bus to where it like goes like woo, and then lands on the bus when I'm not driving, and then goes woo when I'm driving.
That'd be cool. Just gotta watch your clearance.
What?
Just gotta watch your clearance. It'd be funny if you went like over under a footbridge or something, and the string holding your dragon like got cut on the bridge, and then everybody's like, "Ah, oh, dragon."
Well, if it happens, that wouldn't be so bad.
I would laugh. I would be like, "Wow!" if I was on the footbridge.
I'm gonna put this on top of my RV.
Yeah, right. That'd be cool. Originally, I was going to put a bunch of plastic up with this spray adhesive, but that spray adhesive sucks. So I'm just going to put plastic over my windows, some of the windows that don't open, and tape like a lot of the seams with stuff. I got block tape and Tyvek tape.
So the spring stuff doesn't work?
Spray adhesive. I got this can of spray adhesive and it sucks.
Huh. Is that not the expanding stuff?
No, it's not spray insulation. It's spray adhesive. So this is just supposed to make stuff sticky and stick together. And it didn't.
I dropped you guys. There you are. Oh, wow. I wasn't reading the chat. I forget to do that sometimes. You should have come and hung out with me last winter. Offer still stands. Pastor Davey. Where you at, Davey? If you're not in the desert, I can't do it, man. My thing won't start. I'm in San Diego, bro. And like my bus has a hard time starting. Hi, X. Thanks. I'm doing well. There is nothing wrong with this generation. This generation's actually pretty freaking phenomenal.
Let's see here. What do I want to do?
Chandelier wants to know if you're redoing a camper.
Chandelier. I like that name. That's cool. Yeah. Well, I'm remodeling the inside of it's a 1984 Toyota RV. So it came with this one is a Sunland Express, and it came with like really crappy and thin and old fiberglass insulation, like the yellow wispy stuff. And that just simply didn't cut it. And there was parts of the roof that leaked, and I had to remove the AC and all this other stuff. And so I was removing all the fiberglass insulation, putting up foam board insulation, because the 1.5-inch foam board has a lot more R value than that little wispy stuff. And I got lucky with this camper trailer because it's actually framed with 1.5-inch aluminum square tubing, where most RV campers are like 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch thick. So I got lucky. I could use thick foam board.
Cool. And you just attach it, just like bam, there it is. It's attached.
So, like, there's all these bays. You see, bays where in between the frame, the roof is on the other side, and then I just cut it really tight and pound it up in there, and then it action holds. And then, whenever I'm not ready to put an interior in here, but whenever I do put an interior, that will hold all the foam board. But really, the foam board stays fine because it's in there tight. Tight.
I've been saving this for 20 freaking years. Okay, so not this. Well, I made a scarf out of it. But the mouse that I had in here, right? Because this was like, it's a freaking ball of like, what is it
Looks
called?
like parts of a rug.
No, it's like the tassels, right? I've been saving that for 20 years, right? I made this scarf. Ooh.
Cool.
Anyone want to borrow my tassel scarf? It's for sale. I need diesel. No, but oh man, I'd hate to sell this thing because I've also had this for 20 years. Isn't that weird that I've had things for like that freaking long?
Well, it's impressive. Not a lot of people can keep things for a long time. I can't. I have a hard time.
So I put up a string in front of the bus, right? And then I tucked this under my bed thinking, all right, nothing's going to get under there. Fucking mouse, right? Starts eating away in just one freaking spot in the ball. Like you couldn't like take like the first 6 of the strand. You had to like eat like every other 10 because that's so like I gotta like put something in all the missing tassel spots.
Hmm.
Couple off this, you could see where. Fucking asshole. So I collected all those little fucking pieces, right? Because I CD, right? And I'm like just finding them in just random places in my freaking bus. I get a cat, that goes away. Unless they're living under there. Because it's probably warm under there at night. Ugh. What am I gonna do? I don't want to kill them. I'm sure they're cute. They are actually cute. I've seen a few of them. Just, oh god, they're so cute. But I got a cat.
Well,
Cat can kill these. I can't kill them, but a cat could. So like, might as well hang out with something that could kill the things that are bothering me. What is
yeah, for
wrong with?
sure. Cats are a good choice for that. That's one of the main reasons I would get a cat. I always said that I wouldn't get a cat until I had like a barn. But if you got a rodent problem in your bus, that's a great reason.
Well, and then I have like my art studio, right? In my
Right.
closet. And then like a bunch of scarves that I'm gonna like pass out to friends as I see them this winter. Because who doesn't need a freaking scarf when you're fucking cold, right? So like, oh, and then the dogs' costumes. I got a bunch of those.
You said you got scarves? I couldn't see that. The comments popped up. Yeah.
Well, this one's from Peru. I got that in
Cool.
Peru. This one's from Texas. Found it at a tweaker pile. I was like, "Can I have this?" And he was like, "You could have whatever you want." And I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! Look at the colors on that.
That's pretty.
It's really pretty, and they're kind of psychedelic looking." And then
Yeah.
this I got from my birth mom. This one I got from my birth mom, and it's like velvety and rainbow and has little tassels. I love her.
That's a cool design.
Yeah. I don't remember where I got this one. I think this one might be one that I pass out if my cats don't destroy it first. But I think it's real silk. This one, so it's like really
Nice.
nice. But I don't have a memory with it, so then I'm gonna let someone else make a memory with it. I think I got this one as a gift. Someone went
Cool.
and bought it for me.
Where?
Italy or something like that. She went to like Italy or Rome or something.
It looks fancy.
Yeah, sparkly.
What is that finish? It's like is it satiny? It's almost like shiny.
No, it's more like a. Oh shit! It's pashmina and silk.
Nice.
How'd they get it to be that sparkly? Black wool one with roses.
Nice.
Ow, my stomach hurts so bad. Oh yeah,
That's no good.
pashmina and silk. 70% pashmina and 30% silk on this one.
See, now I thought that a pashmina was a type of scarf. I didn't realize it was a type of cloth. What is pashmina?
I'm guessing it's something totally natural and good to have against your skin. I don't actually know.
Me neither. I will soon though.
I need money to fill my tank, and then I need money to fill my belly.
Hmm.
I don't know if you read the description of this I'm gas vlogging. I've been very not very good at it because we just been chatting. Oh, you too.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good.
It may help if you wear more green.
Why? Because
to manifest abundance. Nice. Green and gold. I like the Care Bear.
Thanks. Sunshine Bear.
Green and gold. Hey, I'm kind of green and gold too. We kind of match.
I was noticing that earlier, but I didn't say anything. I was like, we got a color coordination going on. That's silly.
Nice.
I'm going to start with some canvases. Oop, no. My scarf got stuck in the pee bucket. Oh, come on.
You gotta be careful with that thing. Maybe a lid.
No, it does have a lid. That's what it got caught on.
Huh.
Hungry. I need some hot food. Plain and simple. All right. These are some canvases I painted. This is one of my favorites.
The secret of life is to dare. The adventure of life is to learn. Let's see if the comments pop up at the wrong times. And then the what of life is to change. There's too many comments. The
Challenge.
challenge and the joy of life is to love. Nice. I like it. How many commandments was that? 5, 6?
No, but it's saying why.
What? Lie?
It's saying why, though. It's giving the reasons why. Don't you ever
I
ask
like it.
your parents why?
Oh,
Aw,
I'm sure I did a lot as a wee lad.
look who it is.
Oh, cool.
Hi. Why are you in my yarn box? I'm coming. Are you stuck? You look stuck. You look sideways and stuck. She wasn't stuck.
She's comfy.
Man.
Cute little calico kitty.
Huh?
Cute little calico kitty.
Yeah, this is Frida Calico.
Frida calico. Cool.
She's got a yin yang on her head. Thank you for showing everyone. Can I hold you? Come here for a sec. It's hard to grab you in yarn. She's really vocal. She's the vocal one.
Meow.
She's got Frida Kahlo on her back, right there. Do you
She has
see?
a what?
She has Frida Kahlo on her back.
Frida Kahlo.
Yeah, that's Frida
Oh,
Kahlo on her
I see
back.
the face now. I don't know who Frida Kahlo is, but I see a face there.
Artist.
Cool. Oh, I don't know if it's me, but I can't hear what you're saying. I can't I don't know if it's just me. I can't hear you.
So it's weird how my appetite has changed. I don't know what's going
That's weird.
on, but like my stomach's like, feed me, like angry at me.
You should eat some. You could eat some shilajit.
No, I'm done starving, dude. My new dream is to become a fat kid.
Shilajit will not allow you to starve. I'm not saying don't eat food. I'm just saying if you want to be properly have intake of proper nutrition, I would recommend some shilajit. So, what was that?
I said, all right, you're gonna come over and give it to me?
I would mail it to you if you have an address. I can't drive right now. I don't have a working vehicle.
I'd rather you hand it to me. I'm making this one for my kiddo because he's a Leo, and so I'm Mod Podge of Sky into it and stuff.
Nice.
Thanks. My rendition of the slabs through strip art. Glows in the dark. Plant fearing my way.
Cool.
I did this one on Lionsgate Portal in 21 in a rainstorm, so you could see the raindrops on it.
Cool.
And the little guy right there.
Yeah.
This one I was short, but I never finished it over the years, so here's that. Wait, no, that was a lie. That's a different one.
It looks cool though. It looks like it's ready for. My buddy used to have a book that he would bring around and just have other people do artwork on. That looks like it would be a cool piece to have 4 people do artwork on.
Oh, yeah. Or so I could put Polaroids in it. Avoid bars for a minute, but like I think I'm gonna have to eat a granola bar. Oh, if I passed out on live camera, don't laugh at me, guys. No, you can laugh. It's fine. It'll make it better. Nuts. I put all the nuts I get in this. I just keep adding it and then shaking it so then it's all flavored.
I do that every time I get mixed nuts. I put it upside down. That way all the salt comes up top.
Mm. Mm.
I'm fasting today.
I'm at that point where I don't really want to fast ever.
That's cool.
I
Power
know.
to you.
My goal is to eat every single day for the rest of my life.
Nice.
It's a good goal to have. You're stepping on my foot. Do I have to get into a regular house for people in regular houses to want to hang out with me?
Well, I would say that anybody who is going to judge you based on how you choose to live your life if they judge you in a negative light, then you wouldn't want to hang out with them if they're in a house or not.
Yeah.
But statistically speaking, people with houses tend to hang out with people with houses.
It's so true.
I think it's just because a lot of people haven't been exposed to counterculture, and a lot of people uh, don't know that there's kind, compassionate, caring people outside.
Hmm. Sometimes some of the most kind and caring and compassionate.
Absolutely. I love to think about how, like, if Jesus were to manifest for us, it would be in the form of somebody who has nothing to give you. And that way they could be at the lowest of the low and you could give unto them, which such is the godly way. And it's just like some of the people who are outside and have had these experiences have lived such diverse and different lives that they see and learn things that other people can only even like think about. So it's really amazing, really.
You're making me cry. I like how walnuts look like brains.
It's brain food. It's really heart food.
I think I have a problem with not leaving my bus very often. I really like being home. Whatever that home feels like is home. And right now the bus feels like home and it's really hard to leave it. So it's been really hard. Well, because I got all these animals and they're so loud when I leave the bus and like have skills. I could work a job. I just don't know like how to go about the lifestyle I want to live. Costs money, but I know that I want to go into a barter and trade system, but like also, and if it's not my money, then it's someone else's money. And like, I don't know. It's somebody's money, and I'd much rather spend my own money than someone else's money, to be perfectly honest. Like, doing because I know people like have to do things they don't like doing to get the money. So like, I mean, not everybody. Like that's the whole like goal is to like figure out what really know, but like I sometimes see that that's being an artist is worth supporting. I think because like Lady Gaga's out there like doing to a microphone and taking bubble baths like and like how people are supporting her. I was living labs, I was doing things and nobody was being my stunt double. I was like doing all of that myself, you know what I mean? Like things aren't always easy, but it's definitely not slabs. Because I grew so much. And even though I like missed the like person I was when I went there, like I really like the badass that's here now. So like I um, and I
For
so
some reason, your mic keeps going in and out. I'm having a
really
hard time hearing you.
maybe it's because I'm not supposed to talk. Can you now?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Well, I think that you should definitely pursue the life that you want that will bring you the most joy and contentment. I would say that it is better to spend your own money than to rely on other people's to the best of your ability, just because unless you find really supportive humans, sometimes self sufficiency is easier and safer. Eventually, there will be supportive humans. I look forward to. I'm actually actively working on connect. What?
Well, Steve Mills says to do TTS, and that's where people send me like $10 or $3 donations, and I don't know how to set that up.
What is TTS?
TTS is where like people can like if they give you like $10, they can speak through a microphone or whatever. Not a microphone, but like you have to carry this speaker around, or maybe I'm thinking of Streamlabs. I don't really know. I wish somebody would help me do this stuff because like I have no idea. It's so frustrating to like know that these things are out there and not know how to utilize them. And then like some of the content I see out there, I'm just like, ugh, boring. There are people out there being assholes, like literally going around being assholes to people, and people are paying them for it. I'm like, why? Yeah,
Yeah, it's important. I mean, it depends. Do you want to put out stuff that gets views, or do you want to put out stuff that uplifts the people? Because sometimes it's easier to get away with smut, but what are you really leaving behind? You know?
exactly. So like, I don't know if I want to do that. It is IP. We all pee. Because people watch it. You could tell he's not even amused by what he does anymore. It's so like, it's weird. I'm like out here fighting those people. I definitely need to do TTS. I'll be like superhero TTS.
Text to speak. Yeah, that'd be cool to offer some sort of interactive way.
Well, that's what I was trying to do here. They think that that's winning, but it's not authentic. Like, I don't know. I know what winning really is. I've already won. Love you too, Ken. I'm eating these nuts like it's going out of business. Broader, I'm an asshole to the peeps that are assholes to me. Exactly. Destroy what destroys you, baby. Let's go. No, just kidding. Don't do that. That was terrible. Don't do that. I saw it written on someone's car once. I was like, hmm. Okay.
Sometimes you get cool messages that way. Sometimes they're messages you got to think about.
How much kinetic energy does a brick have? I don't know. Ask Rainbow. I
It depends on how hard you throw it.
didn't throw it. I held it in my hand the whole time.
That's right. Wait. Kinetic energy isn't potential energy. If you hold it in your hand, it has potential energy and it has no kinetic energy. I'm pretty sure.
What? How do you know that?
I'm pretty sure. I like science, and physics.
That's stupid hot. Come on.
I think that's how it goes. I like kinetic and kinesthetic. It's like the
My hands
touch and the
are
force of touch.
old blogs. Fuck off. That felt really good to say. Woo! I'm doing it.
That's funny.
Like 1,000 years old. I'm like, they're thousands of years old, bro.
That's right.
I made these myself. Top to bottom. Made it, all of it myself. Chicken Andy was in my motherfucking stream, okay?
I want that guy to answer me about the kinetic, or to answer his own question about the kinetic motion of a brick. I'm interested, damn it.
The chat won't stay up for me. I have to keep bringing it back. That's probably why I don't. Let's see.
Yeah, I noticed it just pops up every so often randomly. Chicken Andy. Chicken Andy. Chicken Andy.
Siskel Ebert thinks we should start a farm.
Oh, Greenleaf Village 2025.
Yeah, I don't think I could like start no farm at this point right now. I literally need to get somewhere and heal my. Like I'm at the point where like I need help. I'm not starting a farm until I get it. Plain and simple. I've been peeing my pants lately.
You've been what?
Peeing my pants lately. So let's just be honest about it.
You've been a pain in your ass? Is that what you said?
No, I've been peeing my pants.
Oh. Do you have a bladder infection?
I don't know. Doesn't
Do you
feel
feel
like
like you have a hard time fully relieving your bladder?
no. I just feel like I have to pee all the time. I mean, I drink a lot of water. I'm in the sunshine, and I'm like, but like, I don't know. I don't have a, like, I can't be in a city. I need to be able to like go pee on a fucking bush or something whenever I need to. Like having to hold it all the time and then wait till I can find a bathroom fucking blows balls. So like,
Word.
just like an infection. I know I have really strong Kegels, so like, WTF, you know?
I can do some research and help look into something that may help for you if you'd like.
Your shit work. Shove that right up my pee hole. No, you're hey. Might work. Oh, you know what I need to do? I decided I'm gonna start painting my body parts for people. So all I need is someone to send money to my like PayPal or Cash App. Pick which body part you want me to freaking draw, like my fucking eyeball, my freaking nose, my vagina, and then also send more money if you want a pair of dirty underwear because I've decided that's a fucking win for me. Just have to oh,
That could be cool.
right?
Yeah.
And I have custom t-shirt bags I made, so I could just send them in those because they're mailers.
I like it.
Already.
I support your creativity, yo.
Thanks.
If I had money, I'd send you some, but I'm broke as right now.
It's okay. I still owe you like $500.
Wait, what?
I said I still owe you like $500.
You don't owe me nothing.
Yeah, I do.
Nuh-uh. That was given to you.
Yeah, but it was silly. It shouldn't have been. You know?
Why are you telling me what I should do? Huh? I do what I want to do and what I think is best in the moment. And I did that with intent, damn it.
Yeah, but I feel like the intent was off. That's why I should give it back.
It was just to be helpful. I don't really I definitely wasn't looking for it to come back. I just wanted to be helpful.
It's not bad. I just feel like we didn't accomplish what we set out to do, and that it wasn't free money. There was like some intent behind it, exactly what it was. And the intent wasn't accomplished, so it should be paid back. And when I get trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars someday for being like a trillionaire, like I'm gonna be a trillionaire for being a trillionaire. That's all it is to it. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
Well,
To pay back
all
the
I have to say is what you do with your money is your choice, and nobody can get in the way of that. And I did that with the intention of being helpful, even if it helps you put food in your belly or continue on your path. Even
well,
if it didn't do what it was originally intended to do, it all helps towards the common goal. You know.
I bought new tires with it.
You bought what?
New tires because my tires went flat on the way.
Yeah. See, that's really important and inexpensive.
And I threatened AAA because I bought the like ultimate package or whatever. And it took all the money I had, which was the money that you had sent me. And then they were like, "Oh, it's gonna take days for us to like process this and get out to you." And I was like, "Are you serious right now? I'm literally I was literally 6 inches, like off the fucking fast lane of the freeway, going like that. Every car by, and the car was. It was just like really obnoxious. So I was like, "Oh, I'll get AAA." For days, I was like, "Listen, lady, I just spent all my money to save my ass in these situations." I was like, "I have 3 dogs from the fast lane. If I get hit or one of my dogs gets injured in any way, shape, or form, you are completely held responsible." And so, no, that's why I just paid you 100. But then I got a bus, so now it's just fucking like pointless. Now, if anyone needs AAA service, hope that I'm around, because yeah, you could use it. At least someone.
AAA is cool because they do tow you, but it's a hassle a lot of the time, man. It's like their job to show up and be like, "Oh, we can't do that."
Let's just waste your half your day real quick. Let's just you pay us to like waste half your day, and then we'll get you a feel like not
Yeah, no kidding. I've been like stuck down in Mass at a concert with a flat tire before at like 2 a.m. and they're like, "Oh, okay, we'll get to you." And it's like the middle of winter, and I'm like just stuck overnight, and I wait like 2 hours and call them back, and they're like, "Oh, nobody's been there yet." I'm like, "No, not yet. You think you can give them a call for me?" It took like 3-4 hours. The sun was coming up before I got help.
you're stepping on my and it hurts because you have claws off of it. Yeah, does anyone have like TikToks? Oh yeah,
Huh?
showing off art. Oh yeah, and
I
it's
mean, you are art. You're
oh,
showing off.
no, this doesn't count. I make these window decals. That's a Mad Hatter. That one's a Mad Hatter set, and it comes in different things. Peacock costume for a small dog or a cat. Buy it. Buy it. Get me gas money. I feel like royalty today. Very, very slow moving royalty.
That's a good feeling.
Thanks. I decided that I'm okay with getting old a little bit because if I don't decide that, I'm gonna have a real hard time.
Well, I'm glad you're deciding that. You know what? Old age is a privilege denied to many people.
Oh wow, I'm so glad you put it that way.
Like many people.
Go somewhere else. Let's suck it up.
I think that it's important to celebrate how far we've come, you know?
Like birthday celebrated past the 5th year, and the like, because isn't like year 5 when like babies stop dying or something, and then like start celebrating once you get old. Like once you start hobbling around like this, it would have been in my 30s for me, but like 30s, man.
Definitely celebrate the people. I think it's important. We don't celebrate enough.
Celebration, number one in my book. We celebrate because we're grateful.
One of my favorite things that Camp Wannaburn taught me is like anytime anybody would go get firewood or water, they would ring the bell in celebration for like the mundane tasks that are super important. So it's like ring the bell, they did the dishes, or like, ring the bell, they took the dog outside, or like whatever it is. Yeah.
Taking the dog outside is so hard.
Sometimes.
I got 3 hard responsibilities, and then my cats kept running off, and I kept having to chase them and like be like, "Hey, that's my cat," because they kept like letting people pick them up, and I'm like, "Oh my god, you're so cute, you're gonna get taken." Kool-Aid spent the day at a beach with the lady who fucking took her. She jumped in her van. She was like, "Yes, mine." Put a collar. She wears a bracelet that matches Kool-Aid. It was so cute. Oh my god. And I overheard her talking about Kool-Aid in the grass on a blanket as I was passing one day. And I was like, "Yeah, that was my cat." She was like, "Did she
That's
come home?"
crazy.
Yeah. Apparently, she didn't see the ad. Apparently, Kool-Aid got out at the beach and ran down the boardwalk to where I was parked. And that's why she was so thirsty when I got there. Because I thought she was like stuck in someone's car or something all day while they were at work.
That's good you at least got her back.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. I
That's
actually
crazy.
like the universe legitimately gave these cats because like I was fine with one. I was fine with one cat. I didn't actually need more cats at all. And my friends' kids kept coming out with these cute ass kittens. And I just took the last one I was like that they tried giving me as I'm pulling out of the driveway. They like handed more up to me and I was just like, fine. What I go and do, fall in love with it, of course.
I've never had Coda actually taken, but people would joke all the time. I think that it's silly how many people think it's a funny joke to be like, "Oh, your dog is so cute. I would just take him home with me." I'm like, "No, you wouldn't."
No. No, I got real serious one day because we had just left Slabs and we were in some town somewhere having a bite to eat, and it was like 20 degrees colder than where we just were. Yeah, it was fucking hot still. But yeah, I left the dogs in the car and I went inside to fucking eat something because I'm like, I deserve this. And like, I come out and there's a lady who got my dogs in cages in the back of her truck. Man, it was a good thing she was wearing a badge. Because like the thing that like came out inside of me, like there was no being cordial. There was none of that. I was like, "What are my dogs doing here?" Like, there was no conversation about like, "Oh yeah," like there was no excuses, nothing. I was just like, "Get them out of your truck right now." But over it, like, because I didn't smile, I can still feel the face I was making. probably like a get. Because like it, woo, like when it's handled, I don't know what, but it gets handled. I really, what else? Oh wait,
One time,
Spanish at all.
oh, one time, my dog Coda, he jumped out when I was playing pool. It was nighttime. He jumped out of the vehicle, which he never does, like super rarely. And some lady called the cops on him. I had to go pick him up at the jail. He was at jail, not in the pound. He was at jail.
Did they give him like a little cute badge or something or a hat?
That would have been sweet. I called him. I'm like, hey, did you guys got a little brown bear dog in there or something? He's like, oh, that must be your dog right here. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, can I please have him? She's like, come on down and get him.
That happened with Gomez over in Westport. We were living on a boat with this guy that for a fishing company. So he got out one day because we went to go eat. So we had to go find the cops. It's funny.
Silly dogs. I told him, I was like, what are you doing getting arrested, boy?
Yeah, never ever get caught. Someone how cat in the car that cat didn't have a collar on it. Yeah, I saw it a few times. I was like, I don't know why I was like, whatever, she'll come back to me. Like, spent a day and a half not coming back to me, but she did. She came back. I was like, I can't move till she comes back.
Right.
Off, and then I was like, I'm gonna wait one more day. And then she came back. I think
That's
maybe
good.
they needed me to be all like, I'm gonna wait for her, for the universe to bring her back and be like, okay, she loved her.
Word. Yeah, cats are funny like that. Sometimes, um, my buddy Trevor, he's nomadic and he lives in a RV like mine, and he got a cat. He got like a Maine Coon cat mix, and there's a couple times where he'd like let it out at like a park, and it would go farther than he intended, and he couldn't leave until it came back.
Yeah, I was hanging out with that. They were good. Like I liked with them, but I don't feel like we're on the same trajectory. Does that make sense? I feel like it was time to go. But like then I saw some like hemming and hawing and a little string pulling, and I was like, all right, I'm out of here.
You said someone was hemming and hawing when you were hanging out with them?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we totally are gonna leave with you and go to the desert. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave. And then as soon as they saw that I was serious, that I was really trying to get out, like it's actually taken me like it was days ago. I was like, I need to get out of here and go pick up a friend, and like days ago, and I've been just kind of doing that, and so I'm just like, okay, something's happening, and it's fine. Accept, roll with it. Fine.
Well, it's up to you to decide how long you choose to wait. Are they good people? Do they seem like they want to go, or are they just like,
No, they were
giving you the runaround?
like, they would be like, yeah, we're totally gonna go, and then like not go, and so I don't want to talk about it on my feed. I just want to like get gas in my tank and go where I need to go. define. I look at defined.
Well, I hope you get all the abundance you need and all the abundance you can handle.
Thanks. I don't want to hang out with um, people that are okay with. No, how am I with this? It's not. I'm just really looking forward to hanging out with people that are living their dreams in a way. Maybe. Oh, you know what about tech? Well, it's only I lived on the street there. Like, I guess it's not just in Texas. Like, there's a lot of people doing sex work, and it's fine. But like, I don't want to judge them or anything. I just feel like it wasn't right for me, and for many reasons that I think the movie Pretty Woman, like screwed some things up. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I would love to go to Texas. Just a lot. It's just that I was approached a lot. It's so clear that it was like I was the odd man out when I didn't succumb to it. But I don't.
Sure, yeah. I mean that's definitely if it's not something you're for, I'm sure that that would make you uncomfortable, especially if it made you feel out of place for instating boundaries or anything like that. It's a tough thing, man. I feel like I feel like we can't step in front of anybody doing what they need to do to get by, but I feel like it definitely corrupts a lot of sacred things.
Yeah. At, I was like, maybe I sex worker could maybe it could I could use that as a way to share love with people, and I realized that they would stop seeing if they would have stopped paying. That just doesn't feel like love. If you're there to like authentically share love, and then you'd be willing to give that up just because someone's not paying for it. Like, is that really love?
I don't. I think that the opportunity for real love in that line of profession is slim. Like, I'm not going to say it's not impossible, but it's a business arrangement, and it's usually to provide uh, lonely men things that they feel like they can't get. Sometimes it's for businessmen who don't have time to pursue an actual relationship, or sometimes it's businessmen that just need something on the run while they're in town. But like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I'm sure.
in what you're saying, do you really think these men need it
I
that
said they feel like it. I said they feel like it. I don't think that they need it. They think that they need these things. What they need is intimacy. People confuse intimacy with sex, and like there is a real epidemic of men who do not receive intimacy, mainly because of the messed up understanding of monogamy. And like, monogamy is cool, I love monogamy, but to expect all of our love and intimacy to come from only our romantic partner makes a lot of men very, very lonely and cut off from raw intimacy and people caring about them in an intimate fashion. And then that makes them over like hypersexual, and because they think that they need sex and they need a woman. So it's like, it's really a vicious cycle where men really need care and they try to get care and they don't actually know that they need care. Like, I really like and think it's important to share like compassion and intimacy with people. And like, I don't mean sex by any means, but like, hitting up your friends and being like, hey, how are you? Like, sharing love with them, being like, I love you, I care about you, what's your day like? You're doing really good. Encouragement goes a long way for a lot of people, because like, compliments and encouragement is something that a lot of people just don't hear anymore, like, period. So like, just gentle compliments that like aren't based in lust or sexuality, like genuine compliments go a long way building up our friends and family. Intimacy and kindness is lacking in our society a lot.
Well, how would you think one that doesn't know how to do these things would even start doing these things? Because I've seen a lot of people try been able to creep or something because they're awkward at it. So how does one go about doing this healthy fast?
Well, that's a good question. To compliment people in a healthy fashion, it involves authenticity with no like, what is it? There's no objective except to be authentically present, really. Like, it comes with, I would say that the first step is learning how to authentically listen with the intention of understanding. And then if you can actively listen to somebody, you can hear like the areas that they're hurting, and you can offer advice and a compassionate, ear. Or you can hear the areas that they've grown and you can encourage them, be like, hey, that's really great. I remember when we were talking a couple months ago and you were still, this was just an idea and a dream, and now here you are, like, whatever it is, like, take the time to reach out authentically with the intention of understanding and listening. And that in and of itself creates the opening for intimate expression and conversation and relations. And from there, if we're listening, we can hear really what needs to be said. I think
Easier said than done.
most things are.
It reminds me of how you can read a book. You can read every book, read all the books, it's fine. But until you put the knowledge that you've obtained into walking action, and you don't gain the wisdom of it, you don't become knowledge.
For sure. Well, with this specific topic, this kind of knowledge can be put into practice relatively simply. Like, one way that I try to reach out to my friends. I'm busy too, and I'm definitely not the best at it by any means, but I try to check in. I try to, like, some people think that it's boring if like people ask you how your day is, how you're feeling, but like, when I personally do it, I try to do it as like a mental and emotional check. How's your heart? How are you feeling today? Grand rising. Let's talk about some blessings. Tell me what you're grateful for. I like to reach out to people sometimes when I have it on my mind, and just let some people know that I'm thinking about them. It just kind of, the little things that a lot of people don't think about anymore, they go really far.
Thank you. remind me of that. I feel like I'm actually have been a terrible friend for like the last year because it's been for some odd reason the longer I've been on the road, the more of like a survival thing it became rather than like just existing. Because when I started on the road, it was just like, oh, cool, everything is so brand new, and I just existed. And now it seems like and it makes it hard to authentically connect with people because I guess I've never practiced that, I guess.
That's another thing is that a
I
lot
have
of people.
it.
What did you say? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think it was easier to help extend myself in those ways when I was meeting my own needs. Like when I did it, you know? So when I extend myself and ask my friends, like, hey, how's it going? Like, but when in a state of constantly like, okay, I got that checked off. Now what's next? Like, that's what's been how my brain's been working for like, and it was really great to like feel like I could stop just oh, okay, like laugh now for a second. But I don't know if it feels like something needs done, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to be doing that hate this?
Can I offer a perspective?
Yeah, of course.
I would say that we are always doing our best to survive.
Yeah,
Um, and there will always be things that need to be done. There's always going to be another thing on your list that is just about ready to get checked off or needs to get checked off. But like, I, I've had this conversation with a couple other people. It seems like it's really important sometimes to remember that you're in charge of your emotional sphere and to just sit and tell yourself that you are okay right here. Like
I want to
we are really top. We're
crap.
really power. What?
I want to be better than okay.
Well, it starts with contentment.
Surviving is okay. It's okay. Like just surviving, eating like me once a day. I'm okay. You know, I'm okay. I want to be freaking phenomenal.
What I'm saying is that you can cultivate that inside of yourself without unreliant of your external stimulus.
Okay, right, but doing that constantly without authentically being enthusiastic about what's going on not only eats at your soul and your authenticity, but it
Those are two different things.
like I've practiced like I'm a master at practicing how to just be happy. I've done it my whole life. I was just happy with whatever was happening. It was fine, making the best of out of all of it. It wasn't authentic. How do I really feel about the situation? How do I really like how do I really feel? What do I really think about what's going on? And yeah, I can talk myself into fighting those feelings if I want to for the rest of my life. That
It's not about fighting your authentic expression, hon. It's not about that ever. If you're fighting your authentic expression, then you're not cultivating contentment.
okay. So let's say you and your family are starving for about 6 months. You're out in the middle of the woods for some reason, all the food supply just fucking left. You literally have nothing. And your kids are like close to fucking dying. Great. Let's be
Well,
happy.
I
Or
mean, this is a.
we can allow it to push us to a better spot.
My point is that Sorry, the siren distracted me. No, I hear you, and I agree. We shouldn't just go for the bare mins. In your example, in that case, I'm certain that there wouldn't be no food in the forest because the forest is fertile. There's food to forage. Like, but
Completely
my
back to the whole point.
no my well, I don't think so.
I said if magically all of a sudden for some reason no food was there, no
Well,
mushrooms,
then you
no
die. If
animals,
there's
no
no
water.
food there, you die. What's the point? You know?
Is that what you would do? You would just
If,
accept that your kids and your wife are about to just fucking die and you would just stay
no, if there's no
I
food there and there's nothing I can do about it, then you die.
say there's nothing
Otherwise,
to do about it. I'm asking what would you do about it? Like
I
how
would go to where there was food. If there was no food in the forest and in my surrounding areas, I'd go to another forest. I'd go to the Rocky Mountains. I'd harvest shilajit. I'd process it and feed my family that way. I would practice guerrilla farming. I
like,
would
you would
literally
sit there and say, we're good, we're okay.
that's see that's where you misunderstand what I'm saying. While I'm doing those things, I'm not going to be like, "Man, this sucks. Man, I'm barely making it. Man, oh shit." I'm going to be like, "Okay, thank you, God, for the opportunity to raise my family up out of this space. I'm going to do everything I can do with your power to cultivate this food that I need. And I'm going to be happy for this opportunity because things happen a lot easier when you're happy than they do when you're upset or sad or in an emotional state of lack.
So
So I do my
you go to this new place, your kid gets swept down the river, you never see it again.
then you practice your grieving and you continue forward because that's what you can do as a person in a material reality.
So you practice grieving. You allow yourself the authenticity of feeling the
Of
emotion.
course. But you don't live there.
Of course not. Not unless you literally live there and you can't, like,
It's your choice
it's my choice to what?
to live in this example, to live in that grief or to hear what the grief is telling you and accept and understand it and then choose how you choose to live your life. Like one thing that I like to express is like all of our emotions are equally important. They tell us things about ourselves and about our external reality, but I do my best to only operate out of love. So it's like if I feel angry at somebody, that's my anger usually standing up for ways that I feel disrespected or something like that. So it's righteous anger, but I'm not going to act out of anger because anger is a destructive emotion. So if I act out of anger, things are going to break. But if I act out of love, things are going to build. Things are going to be figured out. You know what I mean? It's just about choosing how you create, really. Like what emotional, energetic imprint do you want to put on how you're creating? It's like things suck, but things are cool too.
I didn't
Like
say
Like for me, like I'm broke. My Toyota don't run right now. I'm got to live in it, even though it's going to be outside in winter. But at the same time, I get my meals every day. I'm going to fix my Toyota. I'm doing my best to raise up money through Shilajit or anything else that I can do to get a bus, just like you. I am trying to get a bus. And like, um, my point is that I can do that sad or I can do that happy and grateful.
you have friends and people around you that care about you and make sure your needs are met.
Not really. I have right now. I have Bernard, and he is a good friend to me. But I feed myself with food stamps, and I work on this property. I cut up firewood. I dig the basement for his foundation. Like I earn everything that I have here with blood and well, not blood, but sweat. You know what I mean? Like hard work, and I'm doing that because I choose to do that. That's my own choice. I chose to be here because I think helping communities establish themselves is important. And he's just getting off the ground with his apiary and his homestead. This is his first winter. So,
Lord Crichton says, what about the people that don't have what you have? Can you they Lord cried in? Like what? Like you mean support them or like what do you mean by that? I can't actually go to a community and be all like, "Hey, I'm gonna do all sorts of work for you," because like I could actually barely like leave my bus. Like really ever know really going on in people's lives, but like I have to hold my intestines in every time I get up and walk anywhere. So like doing anything at this point has become kind of one of those things because like I need intestinal surgery and in order to get this fixed, which means I'm gonna have to go somewhere and trust people to like be in my home with my animals and like I, that's so I need to find that because I can't walk in here without having to hold my okay, just like leave my bus real quick because
Well, that's
one of those spots that is a little hard to figure out. That's all. I'll figure it out. I just got to get around somebody that cares about me enough to let me fix the things that I need to fix so that I can also help them in return. Just a little bit of patience, what you were saying about like listening that you can, you know, all of that. I need all of that.
if I had my own space, like I told you, I would let you come to where I would be to heal because that's a space that's something that I value and I think that it's important is to provide places for people to heal within our own means. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that right now, and this is a startup, you know. So I hope that you find a place that allows you to heal and rest in the ways that you need.
I will.
I believe you. I believe in you.
It's weird. I haven't been creating as much content since I haven't been able to like leave the bus. And like I'm just like maybe it's time. I don't know. Something's got to change though. Something's got to change big time. I can't keep I really need masculine to come in and so I've just been heavily calling that in and it would be great to have somebody who helps me lift things out of the bus like rugs like I can barely lift myself out of the bus right now so it's like um make my little kitchen and make my own food and stuff lately cuz it's all underneath my bed that I've just really been calling in a partner that and that if they help me get back to 100%, that I will be everything they ever fucking wanted for the rest of their life. I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm not like saying that he's it or anything, but I feel a huge draw. What by get along by what he said to me on the phone, like I feel and that oh my like the voice goes inside my heart. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot express. So I really need gas so I can go fall in love with myself all over again and someone else. I mean, I fall in love with myself all the time. I just Want to? Want to?
I'm sending you big hugs. I want to give you a big hug.
I haven't liked being hugged for a while now. So that does it actually make me feel better? I guess that's
Okay, well,
it's
whatever. What would be an adequate like to, because I'm not actually wrapping my arms around you. I'm just trying to send you like compassionate, empathic, caring energy, basically.
thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really easy for me to do for other people, but then like I feel like if I do it for myself, I feel like I'm just being fake because I don't feel ecstatic to be myself right now, which is really weird. Like, what is wrong with me? Hey
It's
Bob,
tough.
you have some of that like what's that steel ironwood? That's some hard ass wood right there. It got dirty. Match hair actually. Yeah.
I want to express that I have, like I said, empathy and compassion. And I wish that I was in more of a space to help you out with the things that you need. But
Me
I
too.
definitely,
Do.
I definitely want you to get everything that you need and you deserve, though. I want you to be joyful. I want you to be happy
I am
in your
joy
heart.
sometimes.
In your heart.
Yeah. It just seems like I have to talk myself into the joyous things like instead of just authentically being like bummed out. I'm not very good at putting on a fake face for everybody. I mean, I can upload the videos that don't show me crying, but what's the point of that? It's fucking fake bullshit.
Authenticity is the way. It's important.
Authenticity is definitely the way. Accountability, authenticity, cohesion.
Yeah.
BRB.
Huh? Oh, BRB. Oh, wow. Now it's my show. Uh, I'm just a broke bum too, but if anybody has any cash, help this fine lady out. She's a very nice soul. She's a very good lady. I was going to use spray adhesive and put plastic all over this instead of tape like this. And the spray adhesive didn't work.
Someone give me $3.
Yeah.
uh, I'm not doing anything fun or crazy or cool, and this is It's whatever. It's whatever. I need to go eat something. I'm like, my brain's not working. No, you won't. That $250. At least buy some art. I'm actually really bored with vlogging. What I need. Like, I'm so bored of, like, I want to go somewhere. I want to go back to slabs. And I want to, like, figure shit out. And I want to, like, post about how I feel about the shit I'm going through. Like, I'm tired of this by my bullshit. So bullshit. And I'm so.
Well, soon you'll be surrounded with good community then.
They better be authentic.
Man, that's one of the most important things to me too, honestly, is authenticity. I feel like in such a fake world, authenticity is a superpower, and that's why they call it vulnerability.
I'm fucking hungry. I gotta go, you guys. I can't even think anymore. I'm just, all I can think about is a stupid barbecue smell that keeps wafting in my. It's making me drool a little bit.
Good luck.
Or cry, I didn't know I said I want to go back to slabs, which means I probably will. Oh, this bog guy is really annoying. It's really immature. Fun. But you 4 hours, bog. Oh, whoops. Dang it.
That's so silly.
I accidentally timed out the wrong person. I'm bad at this game. I'm sorry, Lord Crichton. The puppet master. Do you think I should troll people? You think I would be good at it? I don't have to troll people. I just tell people the truth and they think I'm trolling them.
For donos.
They're like, why are you calling me out on all this stuff I knew or didn't know? I'm so hungry. I've got to go. Ooh. Someone sent me $10. Thank you, person. I really appreciate it. My mouth is watering.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Ring the bell. They donated. Yeah. Yeah. Woo.
Well, I got to ring the bell for the first person, too.
Yeah.
That's fun. My cheeks are sinking in. I don't. I used to try and go for that. Like when I was trying to be beautiful, I was like, I need these cheeks that have like razor sharp cheekbones and like. Did you know I used to be a size 24, 215-pound double D titty woman?
I can't say that I did.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up? She says. Did you know that I used to be a solid B cup and used to be 225 pounds myself?
I could believe it. You're a dude. See my arms without surgery. They hang down. Like when I went like that, it used to go like that.
Yeah.
Now I can do headstands from like I have such good control of my muscles that like now I can do headstands from like this position, just like going straight up in a controlled like way.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
That's
taken
awesome.
there.
I've been working on my like planche push-ups. I really want to be able to do a planche, and I've been working on planche holds.
My nails are nasty, aren't they? You got me, Jason Porney. They're nasty as fuck, bro.
Never trust a
Woo!
dirty kid with clean fingernails.
I love how people like try to point out things that they would be embarrassed about, thinking I'll be embarrassed about it. I'm like, yeah. So, like when I set the fire and the whole bottom of my foot was burned, you want to know what I fucking did? I fucking poured water on it so it put out the fire, and then I rubbed it in the motherfucking dirt. In the dirt. Heck, yeah, I got dirt on my fingernails. They're cleaner than like other people's nails. It doesn't have dirt. Dirt has actual like good bacteria in it.
Yeah, everybody wants a sterile life.
Yeah, this guy needs to go back to like kids school.
I think it's funny. Like, think about the psyche of somebody who actually thinks that their mean comments have an effect on somebody. Like, they need
Oh,
that.
they actually do. I see people like literally like killing themselves over this stuff sometimes. I'm for real. Like they'll read comments and be like, "Oh my god, my life's over." Like these trolls actually do have power, but not on my channel.
Only if you, just like any negative entity, only if you give it power do they actually have power.
Yeah. They're family, dude. They just don't know it yet. They love me. They just don't know how to say it yet. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they'd go fuck with someone else.
That's true.
Otherwise, they'd be like, I'm not watching this stupid ass content.
I think this is the first YouTube live I've ever been on.
We still got 31 people. Like, it's okay. The most I ever had was 60 people, and that was the day I was sunning my butthole.
Nice.
Did you see that one?
I saw a picture.
Yeah, YouTube let me put it up, but it didn't actually show it. So I was like, oh my god, this is great. I was like, who wants to sun your butthole with me? There was like some guy camping on the ridge when I was pointed towards. I'm sure he got full sunrise, like tanning situation right there. So
Yeah.
look for the guy in the back. See if you could see him peeking through the window.
You met my friend Keith, right?
Yeah.
He's telling everybody here before I showed up here, he was telling everybody that I was an avid butthole suntanner. And I just thought that was hilarious because there's like all these jokes about me doing butthole suntanning. And like I'd get there and I'm just like, yeah, butthole suntanning. Absolutely. And everybody's cracking up. And then like a couple weeks later, I'm like, I've never butthole suntanned. I've never done that. They're
You're
like,
missing
what? Never.
out.
I'll be right back. I got to get more tape.
Okay, I'm gonna try and make it to 111 minutes, and then I'm getting off.
111. When we're already at we're already over 111 minutes.
Now we're at 99 minutes.
Oh, okay. Wow. Huh. Yeah, mine says that we've been live for 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's only 99 now or 99 minutes.
97. Okay, cool. I guess because I'm 2 minutes behind you. Wow. Math. All right. Well, then I have time. I'll be right back.
Okay. Listen to the radio, don't you remember? Lord Crichton, come back. How do I unhide him from the channel? Darn it. Ow. Tug. Tug, you stepped on my toe. Okay, so I need to get east. I'm in San Diego. I need to get east to lab. And I need to guess what he. And I'm selling art. Yeah, I've had this scarf for 20 years. I need like $100 to fill my gas tank. And if I have money left over, I need to get food because I'm like I legitimately like have some and I just cannot even put them in my mouth and chew them at this point. I'm so done with them right now. We built it. Us. That were really. Oh well, it's my truth. Want to see a cat? I bet you do. Little tiny tummy tum. He's a little tiny tummy tum. Are you such a tiny tiny? We built this city. Rockin', roll. I critter bones. Oh yeah, some of you guys are sending some intense messages. You guys, I don't think I have the attention span to make it to 111 minutes.
111 minutes?
It's 104 minutes, almost 105 minutes at this point, and I'm like, I'm so hungry. I just want to get off the phone and get something to eat. I'm starting to get angry, kind of grumpy. You know that grumpy feeling where you're just like, fuck.
I hope whatever you eat, it's super awesome and delicious, and that you thoroughly enjoy it.
It'll probably be soup. Oh my god, it's Kool-Aid.
Instant soup will save your life.
Look how cute she is.
Cute kitty cat.
Yeah, she's got a duck on her face. The black
Whoa,
duck.
cool.
Kool-Aid, don't jump out the window. I don't want to chase you right now. I would, but I don't want to. And there's lots of cars out now, so please don't.
Add a little color.
Look at that. A little pizzazz for your Bangerang, Peter. Hungry. Ow. Oh.
Pow.
Are you excited to see my rocking wolf
Yeah, I want to see you on it.
play on it?
I think it'd be fun to take it for a ride.
Put wheels on it. Someone says your beard looks like my vajay, I bet.
Wow, we have. Oh, okay, because your roots. That'd be funny. Maybe we can get a side by side.
No, my vajay does not look like your beard at all. If it did, I would be like, yeah, 70s bush. I've been
Yeah.
trying to grow a 70s bush for like 12 years now. It's not working. I personally don't feel like feeling my sexy. So it's like it's one of those signs that I'm like, I'm a fucking woman. Yes, up.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't like to cut my beard for nothing, but I would donate some if you needed it, just so you know.
You would?
If it was for a really good cause like that, I think that'd be hilarious.
Did you know our pubes are actually a natural STD? Like it's a barrier against STDs.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a
I,
natural barrier to STDs. People are all shaving that shit, having to wear condoms. I'm like, ugh.
how does it work?
Because it doesn't allow skin to skin contact. I mean, except inside the vag, but maybe you just
Okay.
know your partner. You don't need a condom.
Word. That's
Monogamy
funny.
to me, if somebody's like so fucking stoked to be with me that they can't even look at another person to save because they're just so in love with me, like that's fucking hot. And no, I don't need to wear a condom with them.
Sure. Yeah. I think it's better that way. I never really got into like, just fucking playing around. So I've only been with women that I've actually like really deeply been romantic with. And I think that it's way better that way. And if you're not fooling around and going around places, I'm sure it's more intimate than the other way around too.
Would you marry a sex worker?
What'd you say?
Would you ever marry a sex worker?
Was she currently in profession?
What if she has not been in profession for 6 months?
Well, my biggest thing with that is that as long as she doesn't have any STDs, because I currently don't have any STDs, and that's something that I care about, then I would, and that's really only, well, I would want to marry the person that sleep with the person that I'm going to marry. So as she was clean, I would not let her past dictate who she chooses to be in the present. Because for me, not having any STDs, that's one thing that I have to think about considering when I sleep with somebody, because then that will forever change how I operate my life. So, other than that, I would not let the fact that she has been in sex work in the past stop me if she was a wonderful, compassionate, caring person who's doing her best to be her best self all the time, you know?
I always said that if I was to do stand-up comedy, I would wear a shirt that said "I love herpes" on it.
I can't hear you. It's raining here.